So welcome to Iona Shopping Center. Now what?
I was working on a project in Cleveland in an office building, and we sponsored a golf tournament, and I was able to be on a tee with a table and was able to show renderings to 200 golfers. Most of them had office spaces. So getting involved in your local community really will deliver tenfold, and I highly recommend it.
So I have a shopping center, so super successful center. However, why do I have vacancy? I have vacancy because I can only, due to parking, put in pure play retail. What is pure play retail? A hobby shop, a shoe store, a boutique. And my center is successful because it has multiple restaurants, all killing it, and personal care service providers like nail salon, hair salon, massage. They kill it also. And again, destination tenant. Even though we have great sales in my center, I don't think that a women's boutique would do well at all. Even though I have a very high performing nail salon, I just don't think I have enough traffic for a high-end women's boutique. A lot of things can go wrong. And these are operating businesses, right? So we want to minimize any distraction or disruption for their ongoing businesses as possible, but we need to go into it knowing that there's going to be disruption. Now, and I understand that you want to increase the NOI, right, to refi. So, that certainly could be a debate we could have, but I think that sometimes it's just easier to look at the space, identify targeted uses that could be good for the space, and then go out into the community and find those users. A lot of people ask me what we use for software. We use Rent Manager. We're very happy with it. We've recommended it to a lot of people that use it, and they like it. So that's another one of our consultants that we use.
Knowledge is power. So knowledge of the market, knowledge of the tenant, doing your research, finding out what is needed in your market, planning ahead, getting your construction costs, knowing what the rents are, knowing what the demand is that's your job when you own shopping centers. So today I want to talk to you about showings. I know that some of you hire third-party brokers, but many of you do it yourself, like I do. So one of the first things I do after I set an appointment with a prospect to show space for, let's say, the next day or that afternoon or in 2 days, I ask them for their cell phone number if for some reason I'm not speaking to them on their cell phone. And I text them a confirmation of the time that we've set to show space. And I reiterate details of the conversation in the text message. So the most important document in your life as a shopping center owner is your lease form. And I think I have probably changed our lease form 100 times, because every time you encounter an issue or a challenge, we go change the lease form. So don't think that that is a static form. It is a living and breathing document that evidences and requires an agreement between two parties. You should be taking it seriously and really understanding the future of your shopping center and not be willy-nilly about it, or leave it into the hands of maybe a junior leasing agent to do a renewal. Again, you guys that have these properties in other states and rely on third party, all of that's fine and good, but you should be staying involved and asking the questions and maybe being present for the meetings or on a phone call so you can hear how they are handling it with these tenants. As landlords, we hear that a lot. And I'm here to give you the strength and the courage and the obstinance to understand your project and how just because everyone else may be doing this around you, that doesn't mean that you should. Your project may have different benefits to the tenant that everyone else doesn't have. And that's why it's super, super important for you to know what those benefits are and compared to everyone else, because you may have a property that all of the other properties, everyone else has out parcels that block the visibility, and you're the only one that has A plus 100% visibility.